Alright, well, here is the H2 fuel save car, and here we are. Guess where? Mount Panorama, Bathurst. What I'm going to do now is just go for a little lap. I'll tell you the story as we go. What I'm doing here is that we're in the process of setting a few records with this old beast. It is an older car. It's a VX Holden Commodore, 3.8 litre V6, and we're currently getting 5.8 litres per 100 kilometres out of it. A few people around today doing a few laps. As you may or may not know, this racetrack is in actual fact part of the everyday road, and it's can get quite busy, and it's highly policed. The speed limit here is 60 kilometres an hour, and you will get booked if you go over it. So this is just a leisurely drive around Mount Panorama, Bathurst, but not for speed, but in the most economical Holden Commodore in the country. You know, about 5.7 litres per 100 k's, and you know, I get way over 1,000 kilometres out of a tank of fuel. And here we go around. We've come off Pitt Straight, and we're heading up the mountain. This is a view that's watched by millions of people every year, all over the world, and it is a glorious, glorious racetrack. It really is. Now what we've got is, we've got some pretty interesting technology going in the car at the moment. We have not had to remap the computer in this car. We have another car that we've remapped the computer in, and that car, well, it just doesn't need petrol at all. However, it's all about this car at the moment. I'm up here in Bathurst talking to truck companies about putting hydrogen on their heavy transports, and those trucks are saving over $2,000 a month per truck on their fuel bill using our H2 fuel save hydrogen fuel cells. And we produce no heat is the secret to our system, and in producing no heat through electrolysis is not a bad trick. I've got to tell you, it's not a bad trick, and that's why we're able to do what we do. Here we are coming around the bend, the first bend off the mountain straight. Got to remember this is a two-way road, so it can't keep crossing over like that all the time. You just got to remember it is an open highway, it is an open road. And I have travelled around this track a few times, many times in actual fact, and once in 1973 I actually, in a highly developed, highly modified Holden Tirana XU1, clocked over 145 mile an hour down Conrod Straight. That was rather interesting, but that's another story for another day. Up through the cutting. Boy, this is steep. This is a racetrack to behold. It really is. It is just incredible. And here we go. Here's a couple going for a walk. Why you would walk around here is beyond me. But anyway, there we go. As you can hear, the old girl's changing a few gears. It is so steep. It is literally just so steep. Sorry about that. Now we come across here. This is what's called McPhillamy Park. The interesting thing with this technology is that we're going to be putting it out to the world very shortly. We're going to release this car model onto the market, and the technology will be known to all. And to depending on how that sells, we may even release all the technology on the internet so as that everybody in the world will be able to make hydrogen cold without heat, and see how we go. Here we go. This is amazing down through here. This is what they call forest, well, this isn't Forest Elbow, this is the Dipper, and it is just so tight here. It is just so sensationally tight, and this corner, you got no idea how quickly that just drops off and cuts around there. Boy, that's tight. That is just amazing. How they come through there at those speeds, you've got to understand they are brave, brave men. And here we go. There's always a policeman waiting down around Forest Elbow just as you come down here, and then you go back, you head down, back down Conrod Straight. There's always a policeman somewhere around here just waiting to have a crack at you. Around Forest Elbow, that's where Dick Johnson hit the tree down in there. Or he hit a rock actually, and then a tree. And here we go down Conrod. And this car is so economical. It is just amazing. And you know, I use probably about 200 mil of water per 1,000 kilometres. And it is just sensational. And it's so quiet to drive. We've actually done over 400,000 Ks in this motor, haven't taken the heads off it. The oil is as clean. I only change the oil every 50 or 60,000 Ks, whether it needs it or not. So yeah, it's all pretty good. Anyway, I've really enjoyed my time here at Bathurst, and I'm going to put this out on the web. And you know, this is not an exciting lap of a fast track or anything like that. I'm just cruising around here, and I just wanted to release what I've developed to the world at a world-renowned iconic track where all sorts of people have come and raced, world champions of other sports, great racing drivers like Sir Jack Brabham, you know, where Jackie X has been here, Alan Moffat, Peter Brock, Colin Bond. Now, you know, Wayne Gardner's been through here. Now Casey Stoner. And we've got some tremendous, tremendous history here at Bathurst. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to watch this unprofessional iPhone video. Please give some thought to running your car on a H2 fuel save hydrogen fuel cell system. Thank you.